Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I love when people are bold. When people decide, you know what? I don't care that this champion, even after a buff, has a bad rap. I love them, and I love using them, and I'm going to rank them up. My man, Evan Peterson, a guy that has forgotten more about this game than I'm sure I'll ever learn, is a huge fan of Hawkeye. And he always says, Hawkeye gets a bad rap. And I don't know why, but I think he's great. And I'm going to put my rank up where my mouth is. This is a summoner that's not at the top of the progression pool. He doesn't have 10 plus rank 5, 6 stars. And so rank up materials are really valuable for this summoner. There are a lot of champions that could have gone to rank 4 before Hawkeye on paper. But he loves Hawkeye, and he believes in Hawkeye, and he wants to use him. And again, I think that's spectacular. I think that's fantastic. I wish there were more people out there that had a champion like Hawkeye that they loved, that they ranked up. That's one of the reasons why I'm such an admirer of my friend Allison, who has taken to rank 5 Taskmaster and Karnak, and now this week, spoiler alert, Squirrel Girl. And so just, why not? Why not? And I think it makes Kabam even feel better that like the people who spent time on these buffs are getting some love, because a lot of times it's got to be frustrating to code something and think, oh, this champion's way better, and then you release the community and they're like, no, they still suck, you did a horrible job. And I felt that way especially with Guillotine, which, by the way, that was some really fun damage to watch. I felt that same way about Guillotine. I still think out of all the buffs that people are like, I don't see it, I think she's a lot more fun. Yes, the regen could be better, and I agree with that part of it, but everything else I think is amazing. And I have considered taking her to rank 4, though in that class, Tigra needs to go first. I need to learn how to play her better, even though I don't have to phase through specials to enjoy her when it comes to countering really, really annoying defenders like Hulkling, which I'm learning more and more I need to remind myself of so that I can prepare for that frustration in Battlegrounds better. You can see the special 3 with Hawkeye really sets this up. You've got these critical bleeds, and then a heavy, and then just building up from a special 3 to what eventually will be more heavies, and then when's he going to fire the special? He brings in the relic. There's the special 2. And that bleed damage is really impressive. Now, if you're fighting a bleed immune champion, imagine you're not using Hawkeye. There are certainly some limitations. And this is not showing me that this is a must rank up. But it is showing me the rotation. It's showing me the power and the potential. And that's all that I think this kind of video needs. Truly. It's really impressive. So, I love that he did this. I'm not saying you have to agree with it. I'm not saying I agree with it. But what I am saying is it doesn't matter if I agree with it or you agree with it. If this is what makes him happy, then we should support it as a community. Because what really frustrates me is when the MCOC elitists, as I like to say, when they say, oh, what a stupid person for doing something that I don't agree with. Like, I think that's one of the biggest problems in this community. When you think that there's only a right way and a wrong way and everything's black and white, and there's only like 5 champions you should rank up, and everybody else you'd be really foolish or dumb to do. Like, I really am trying my best on my channel to encourage people to not just rank up different champions, but send over the gameplay to show the potential. Like, let's open some people's eyes. Because who knows, if you're starting a new account, or even if you're like a middle tier summoner, and your first 7-star is Hawkeye, because I think he's a 7-star, right? And that's your best champion, well, guess what? You can't open another 7-star for months. So you don't have the luxury of being like, well, I guess I'll rank up Hercules over him. No, you don't have Hercules. And so it reminds me of when people go golfing and you can only use like 2 clubs. and you just have to make do. Well, in this case, depending on who you pull, could be your best champion. So thank you again, Evan. You're the best. I love this video. I love putting it on my channel.